Hi, Reva. So, what I'm really interested in is why tech and cyber then?
As I was living in Brunei, I was doing social media and publicity for a SAFA committee. And even then, within my peers in my community, I realized that everyone used internet, but nobody really knew how to protect themselves from different things from different threats that are present on the internet. So they'd be like using the same passwords for all many different accounts. They'd be like clicking so many different links. Their accounts would get hacked. So because of the things that were happening around me, of the many personal experiences with my family and my friends, I decided that we have so many people who are doing dental, like in my community. There are so many people who are doing healthcare, but there are not many people who can confidently and definitively say that this is the way that you should do it. You should use a very strong password. Don't share it. Don't put it in your fridge. Don't write it in your notes. Don't click on random links. And for sure, don't shop on really sketchy sites.
What impact do you think you can have um, in the tech world?
So when it comes to impact, as somebody who has many different kinds of experiences that is looking to make a mark on the industry, I feel like I can start by kind of reshifting the narrative just a tiny little bit, and maybe start focusing on how and why. So a company, they can have the most stringent endpoint protection, or the strongest defenders in their SOC team, but then if somebody else just clicks on a phishing email, then it's all down the drain. So I tend to focus more on awareness side of things, more on the protective side of things. So I do feel like with all of the experiences that I have, and with the support from the charity, I can make that impact that I am trying.
So, you've been a TechVets member through the Families Programme.
Yes.
What TechVets training have you accessed so far?
Yes, so I was looking at starting immersive labs, but then I noticed on the very bottom of the page there was something called policy visits. So that looked very interesting, and I got in touch with you to know more about it. And I have finished the course. I think I completed it, all of it, last month, and I absolutely loved it. There were so many things that I'd already learned in Caps Lock, but then there's so many things that were re-emphasized and introduced to me that I didn't know of.
So, what kind of opportunities do you think the TechVets courses and your Caps Lock training are going to lead towards?
Yeah, so with the TechVets courses, the immersive lab, so I will continue to do that even after I get a role, even after I secure a role. So it's a continuous process. But with all of the training that I have from TechVets and my Caps Lock experience, I'm positively hoping that I can secure a role in the governance, risk management, and compliance section, preferably a hybrid role, because I would just like to be in the office a few times of the week or the month, but then also have the stability to work from home, since my husband is a serving member, and I do think that he plans on staying in the army for as long as he can. That means that I have to move every 2 to 3 years. So I'm really hoping that I can get the freedom to move. I can get the flexibility to move and continue to do my work. And even if it doesn't turn out that way, I do know that the Forces Employment Charity Family Program is just there to help me